Hey, it's Drew Neiser with another Tuesday tip. We've been talking about partner marketing as a way of stretching your budgets, reaching targets you probably couldn't engage with in the first place. So with tips on how to build partnerships and make them more effective, first up, Itamar Sabo from Gigamon. Itamar, what's your tip?
My tip for today is usually people think about partnership as two parties partnering. We're actually taking it to the next level. We are actually bringing three parties to the game, right? We have us, a technology partner, and a channel partner. So we call it the power of three, or a concept of meet in the channel. And that is something that is helping us scale and reach our customers faster and better. So
And the important part of that really is that you're bringing a complete solution to your customer, right? Is that sort
correct.
of the way you're thinking about it?
It's a
Got it.
solution. It's a relationship. Everyone brings their piece, but just it's just taking it to the next level. It's not just two;
Right.
it's three. So just an interesting concept.
And we happen to have Wendy Kewish also here from Gigamon, who is helping out in this huddle. So, Wendy, give us another tip on making partnerships work.
I'm going to say have standards and be authentic. We all have a limited amount of time. So understand what you need in a partnership because not every partnership is going to be right for you. And you don't have to try and make people fit that don't.
Right. So we've got to get partners who want to partner. I think that was the language that, that will play well in the sandbox. All right. Marca Armstrong from Sensera. Marca, what's your tip?
Well, I think you need to think about partners as an extension of your organization, whether it is a product partner, whether it is a go-to-market partner, whether it is a brand partner, right? We all have partners across the board. And if we don't treat them as an extension of our team, then they just become transactional and you're not going to get what you want at the end of the day.
Right. In the truest form of the word partnerships, we're going to market together. Okay, Lorie Coulombe from Q4. Lorie, what's your tip?
My tip is when you're working with a partner and you're identifying your customers, work together on the messaging and the value proposition and speak to the customers together, not as two separate partners, but in one voice that shows them how you can build a partnership and a successful solution for your customers as one entity, not two separate ones.
Yeah, exactly. Because if the person you're selling to thinks you're two completely different things, then it's like, wait, I'm confused. Who do I work with here? Bindu Chellappan. Bindu, what's your tip?
So I will steal what Lorie said before. Work on getting your organization ready for the partnership. So critical.
Right. Yeah. I think you used the term organizational readiness, and or that term came up in the huddle, and it makes so much sense. Okay, Larry Koestler, would you like to make a tip?
Sure. I would say be proactive in identifying and reaching out to key stakeholders in markets where you may not have a foothold in, especially if you've got some an advanced heads up or notice that you might be opening up operations in another geography. So don't be shy about making those connections early on.
There you go. All right. Well, if you are a B2B CMO who can share, care, or dare with the best of them, do yourself a favor. Check out CMOHuddles.com. We've got all sorts of conversations going, including on partnerships. Penguin hats are not required, but a group of penguins is a huddle. Thus the hat. Okay. I'm Drew Neiser. That's your Tuesday tip. Peace out.